If you happen to come face to face with a goblin shark, the first thing you notice is the jaw, not the body, not the fins, the jaw. This is not a jaw that stays in place. It fires forward, completely detaching from the skull, like a loaded trap snapping shut in slow motion. And honestly, that is the most normal thing about this animal. The deeper these sharks go, the less they even look like sharks anymore. A slow change happens down there, deliberate, almost intentional, as if evolution itself had a plan nobody approved. What do you think the deep ocean does to a creature over thousands of years? Drop your answer below. Most people get this completely wrong about goblin sharks. They assume these creatures were born for darkness, shaped for pressure, engineered from birth for the deep. None of that is true. Goblin sharks actually begin their lives at around 270 meters down, and at that depth, they almost look manageable. Almost. The snout comes first, unnaturally long, stretching out like a flat blade bolted onto their face. Scientists call it a rostrum, packed with electroreceptors so sensitive they can detect the faintest electrical pulse from a creature buried inside ocean sediment. Think about what that actually means. This shark does not need to see you. It does not need to smell you. It just needs you to exist, and it will find you anyway. But the jaw, that is where manageable ends completely. Fixed jaws are standard equipment for sharks. Locked, rigid, permanently attached to the skull. The goblin shark operates nothing like that. Its jaw hangs on elastic ligaments, coiled like a loaded spring behind its face. The moment prey gets close enough, that jaw does not open. It launches, forward, out of the skull. In the same fraction of a second, the shark creates a vacuum powerful enough to pull prey directly into its mouth, before that prey even registers movement. The whole event happens faster than a human blink. No chance. You never had one. At 270 meters, this shark is already alien, perfectly engineered for ambush, almost impossible to accept as something that actually exists. And 270 meters is not even considered deep by ocean standards. That depth is practically the surface compared to where certain goblin sharks actually go. Pulled from over 1,300 meters, nearly a mile straight down, a transformation happens to the ones living at those depths. Evolution pushed them further than survival required, and that is when things stop making comfortable sense. Still with me? Good, because this is where it gets genuinely difficult to process. Consider a fact that changes everything about how you look at this shark. Goblin sharks are not a new predator. No recent evolutionary experiment produced them. 125 million years. That is how long this animal has existed, which means it was already hunting when T-Rex still walked the land above. Every other shark species from that era vanished into extinction, erased from the oceans entirely. The goblin shark alone refused to leave. Deep water is exactly why. Survival at depth, though, comes at a price. That price is written all over their body. Start with the skin. Near the surface, a goblin shark carries a pale, almost grayish tone. Pull one up from 1,300 meters, and the color alone tells you something is wrong. Translucent pink, not a natural shade, not a healthy one. At that depth, the skin grows so thin that you are literally looking through it, watching blood vessels run beneath the surface, like peering through frosted glass at a creature that should exist in a more solid form. Eyes come next, tiny, almost decorative on a predator this size. At 1,300 meters, no light penetrates the water, so vision is becoming irrelevant. Evolution quietly removes what this shark no longer needs, then replaces it with a tool far more unsettling. Those electroreceptors in the rostrum grow even more densely packed the deeper you go. Vision traded away for a superior sense, an ability that turns the entire ocean floor into a landscape this shark can feel rather than see. Movement tells the final part of this story. Near the surface, goblin sharks are already slow, lumbering, almost leisurely between strikes. Deeper ones move slower still. Fins disproportionately small for their body, never designed for speed. All stored energy concentrates in one place. A liver so massive, it fills nearly 25% of their entire body weight, packed with low-density oil that keeps them neutrally buoyant without burning fuel. Floating through the ocean, waiting, nearly invisible. If you are still watching at this point, you are exactly the kind of person who should have notifications on for Beyond the Ocean Secrets. Because what comes next is the part most people genuinely cannot believe is real. Now, the part nobody talks about. In 2008, a research submarine descended into the Pacific at roughly 1,300 meters, camera rolling, lights on, and there, completely motionless in the water, was a goblin shark, not hunting, not reacting to the light, not fleeing, just hanging in the darkness, perfectly still, like something that had forgotten how to be afraid. 27 seconds. That is how long the footage lasted before it drifted out of frame. Scientists reviewed it repeatedly. What disturbed them most was not the jaw, not the translucent skin, the stillness, because nothing that size should be that comfortable in absolute darkness. Right there, that is the moment goblin sharks stop being sharks and become something else entirely. Brace yourself, because what we actually know about these creatures at extreme depth fits into a very short list. Their existence is confirmed. They descend deeper than almost any shark species alive. Their jaw grows even more elastic with depth, launching further, snapping faster, generating vacuum force that leaves prey no exit. Deepest specimens ever recovered looked so different from shallow ones that researchers initially believed they were examining a completely separate species. Short list. That is genuinely all we have. Their numbers in the deep? Unknown. Maximum depth? Unknown. Whether the ones living below 1,300 meters have developed abilities we have not yet thought to look for? Also unknown. The ocean at that depth is so hostile that our finest submarines can only visit briefly. Yet a goblin shark lives there permanently. Total darkness, near freezing temperatures, pressure that would crush an unprotected human body within seconds. That is its permanent address. Here is the thought that genuinely keeps marine biologists uncomfortable at night. Goblin sharks we have found, the ones actually studied, were mostly caught near the surface by accident. They came up. We did not go down, which means everything we believe we know about this animal comes from individuals that left the deep, the ones that stayed down there. We have never truly seen them. What has the darkness made them into? Beautiful. That is actually the right word for the answer, if you can look past the horror of it. Deep oceans do not create monsters. They create survivors. Every feature that makes a goblin shark disturbing to observe exists for a single reason. Millions of years of brutal pressure, total darkness, near-zero food supply. All of it demanded this. Translucent skin is efficiency. Slow movement is energy conservation. That elastic jaw is the most precise hunting tool evolution has ever produced under those conditions. This shark did not become terrifying on purpose. Perfection was the goal, and perfection in the deep ocean just happens to look like a creature pulled from a nightmare. Darkness does not break things down there. It rebuilds them entirely. Here is the part that genuinely stays with you. Oceans have been studied for centuries. Mars has been mapped more accurately than our own ocean floor. This 125-million-year-old animal spent most of that time completely unknown, living, adapting, evolving further in the dark, while humanity looked everywhere else. Discovery happened only because a few individuals drifted close enough to the surface to be caught by accident. Those that never came up, still down there, still evolving, still becoming something science has no name for yet. Honestly, Maybe that is exactly where they should stay, and not alone. Another creature occupies the depths even goblin sharks avoid, and recorded history has captured it only once. Find out what, on Beyond the Ocean Secrets,